Hi guys, it's Minx. Hope you're doing well. We're back with more Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. Glad those of you who watched this enjoyed it, and we're going to keep going. We're on day 2, and hopefully some of the Voodoo-related premises out on the map are going to be open now. So let's head over and see what's going down.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Shut the fuck up, Gabriel, you prick. Okay, so we got the Museum of Voodoo here, yep. That's where we're going.
Welcome, my friend. Hello. I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
You know, when I thought it was a museum, I was thinking like a proper museum, like the Museum of Natural History, not a shed covered in skulls and shit. But, you know. Let's have a look around, shall we?
Knight. Gabriel.
Okay, let's click the switch here. What does this do?
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
I'm guessing that's probably relevant for something else later on. I don't know. We have a shrine. Lovely. Let's go and look at the shrine, shall we?
The Voodoo Shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
Is that like a shrunken head? There's a crucifix. Coffin, wine. What's this flyer? Can we grab this?
A flyer advertising Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodooienne. Her parlor is on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
Okay, well that's I guess a new location we've unlocked. That was relevant. What the hell's a wishing stump? Use the wishing stump. It looks like someone's torso.
I wish Malia Getty were mine forever.
Jesus.
Really? I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
Okay, that was kind of fucking creepy, Gabriel. What kind of fucking light? There's a python here.
A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Is it a python? The rattlesnake or
The
something?
snake is too far away.
The python is
a python.
quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
Okay, let's talk to Dr. John, I guess. What does he have to say?
Could I ask you a few questions?
That is why I am here.
Okay, guess all of them. Voodoo?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo, or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
Current voodoo.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in the religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I personally am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. Historical voodoo.
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, with the French and Spanish-ran plantation islands.
Okay.
Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
Interesting. That's actually really quite, I guess, factual and interesting stuff, I'm guessing. I don't know.
So, how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
New Orleans.
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian Revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
This is actually quite interesting stuff. I guess there's a little bit more.
What happened when the West Indies slaves got here?
They brought voodoo with them. The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight. If only in the form of a communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Oh, that sounds cool. Great Zombie. This reminds me of American Horror Story
Tell
Season
me
3.
more about historical voodoo.
By 1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons, and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances, right in sight of Creole society.
Probably bother them, I'm guessing.
Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
Oh, okay, so it was like a cover. This is really cool.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power
Marie
emerged.
Laveau?
This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
I guess we should look into Marie Laveau.
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaux, mother and daughter.
Okay.
Most people thought they were the same woman.
Oh.
Her continued youth added to the
That makes a
mystery.
lot of sense, actually.
The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire.
Okay, guess more?
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Laveau tomb, where one or
This
both
is relevant,
of
I'm
the Maries
guessing.
are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike. I myself take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general
Oh, fine. I was
public
gonna
as
pay
well.
you a shit ton, but fine, fuck you. Okay, I guess we'll leave him. Okay, so I guess that's where we're going, the cemetery.
Goodbye, Dr. John.
And there was that
Walk
place
carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
on the flyer as well that was interesting. Moonbeam
A
Residence.
sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, Attuning with the Spirit Realm, back on June 22nd.
Fine, I guess we're going to St. Louis Cemetery then. She's not at home. Hello, random watchman person. Let's talk to you first. I'm guessing that's Marie Laveau's tomb with the wedge shit on the side.
Could I have a minute of your time?
What you need, boy?
Marie Laveau?
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Which one is... What are the other marked tombs then? That's a bit weird.
You said there were other mock tombs?
Yep. I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and corn green, animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
Dick tombs?
And this is one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
Goddamn dick tombs. Okay, let's leave that. We have some stuff here that's probably relevant, I'm guessing. So, we have a brick on the floor here. Let's pick this up. What actually is it, is the question.
It's a piece of brick.
Okay, I guess that's good.
Gabriel can't take the marks with him that way.
Oh, okay, so we gotta... Hang on, let me get my backpack open again. We gotta copy the marks, I'm guessing.
Images hunt. The images...
Oh. What the fuck are these? I kinda skipped that. I guess there's some weird shit in the sketchbook. Anyway, we're going to use the sketchbook on the markings. Let's copy them down.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
I have no fucking clue what those mean. But they're kinda cool.
Gabriel can't put his sketch back on the wall.
Oh, okay, so I've already taken them, cool. Is there anything else we've got to say about them, or?
The wall doesn't work that way.
Talk to the wall!
Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
Interesting. Anyway, I think we are almost done copying those things down. Where are you going? Fine! Screw you. Okay, I was gonna show them to him. Where's he gone? Can I follow him? Sir, come back. I want to ask you questions about the weird mark shit. God, there's shit everywhere. Is there anywhere else to go? Exit to entrance. There is a switch here. What the fuck is this? Pull the switch.
It's locked shut.
That's kind of weird. Well, where did... What? That's creepy as hell. Anyway, look at this. Have a look at the markings I've got for you, sir.
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I see them marks all the time on the tombs. Don't know what they mean, though.
That isn't very helpful. In fact, that's about the most unhelpful thing you could have said. Bye. Where else haven't we been? We haven't been here. Dixieland Drugstore. This is a interesting looking place.
Hello?
Huh?
Willie's a talkative guy as well. Who's this? Oh, we got... Is that a dog? Yeah. No, dog.
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Bienvenue, Madame Casona. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker. I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink, not in weeks.
Now, don't that beat all? Gonna need some easy night candles then, huh?
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosary good, sure enough, but you buying them candles too, boy, you gonna whip any no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
I don't know if this accent is
Very well,
accurate or
Mr.
insulting.
Walker. Put them on my account and send them around to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know. Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dame. I've been in misery.
So they're using herbs on each other?
9 pinheads up in a little box. Add a pinch of graveyard dust, put it up under her front post step. That'll turn the trick back on Miss Lefebvre, and she be the one with the bellyache. I got the pins of dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of
It's all
evil.
bollocks, guys.
Oui, madame. Though, don't hurt to be proactive neither now, does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It's nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
I don't know who this lady is, but she seems interesting. I'd like to talk to her as well. Guess we should talk to Willie. Hey Willie, how's it
Hi
going?
there. Is this your store?
This the Dixieland drugstore. And I own it. Me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
Let's ask him.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
Caprice Uncle.
What did you say?
Nothing. Them killings have nothing to do with my shop,
It's him.
monsieur.
It's him, Cabrice Sanko.
What did you mean when you said Caprice Sanko?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
That's suspicious as fuck. Ask about the old lady, I guess.
That customer of yours, the little old lady.
Customer?
The woman I saw in here, Madame Casino, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
Okay, fine. Fuck you, dickhead. He's not a very friendly guy, is he? And he's very suspicious of us. What's this sign say?
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of lover come back to me oil. Or master gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Well, I'm not buying anything
Lock
right
me
now.
up. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
Okay, so, for some reason that was relevant. Okay, there's some creepy stuff in here, but nothing looks particularly of interest right now. I guess when we have something to talk about, we'll come back. Let's go and talk to that lady. There's that posh lady somewhere. The one that he wants to bang. I think he wants to bang every lady. There they are. Getty Mansion. Oh, that was her tombstone, the one with the weird switch. That's a bit concerning. Guess we're gonna go and say hello.
May I help you?
Yes, I've come to interview Malia
I'd like to
Get.
see Malia Getty,
Getty,
please.
whatever.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
I guess I'll leave for now. I guess I don't have official business, bollocks. Okay, but maybe I can convince the police to come with me or something? Oh, I was meant to meet the police guy, wasn't I, right? The cop. Pretty sure I was meant to meet the cop. Yeah, police station.